Hello and welcome. Well, this is it, the brand new one-day special. And I am so pleased I have got this show because our lovely Karen, this is your brand new one, your first collection. This is so exciting.
Yeah, first. It's like being a child, you know, when you take your own work home and mummy, I got 100%, and he's like, oh yes.
It is really exciting. I'm so pleased for you. And she's been so giddy. She's like, this is this, and it's so, and it is. It's nerve-wracking. It's exciting. It's all them things, isn't it?
It's everything. Yes.
I love it because you've got dies, you've got stamps, we've got MDF, we've got everything matches. Everything goes together.
Yes. Yeah. Stuart's obviously, you know, I'm working for Oakwood Archer now.
Yeah.
Stuart's wanted me to do some sketches, so I sat down, I did a load of sketches, met up with him, and he's graphic design, head of graphic design, so
Amazing.
she wanted to get to know me, and as I spoke through what my sketches weren't brilliant, I'm not an artist, I'm not a drawer, and I went to her, and this is what I'm thinking behind this and that, and she's done an amazing job with
Amazing.
Everything.
Isn't that superb? I love it when the stuff that's in your head, somebody else makes it into real.
Yes.
Someone makes it and it's like, oh my word, yeah, that's what we're in my head.
Yes.
That's fabulous,
That's
isn't it?
amazing.
And because you're a card maker, a paper crafter, an all-round crafter, quite frankly, I mean, that frame, can I bring it in?
Yeah.
When I saw that, I thought that were a proper wooden frame. I'm like, how's she done that? Karen's made that. I mean, you're an off-the-page artist, quite frankly. You know, this isn't just about card making. You know, you can do so much, and I think that's the beauty of being a designer like you are. When you are designing products, you know, you look at it and think, yeah, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Yeah.
So you've got a real tick list of stuff you can do.
I've just run out of time, but that frame was an accident. I made one frame.
Yeah.
And my craft room's that full,
Yeah.
and all my sides are that full. I put it on the floor and I stood on the corner of it.
So this bit here that's disappeared with the squidge bit.
Cut it off and put it on top of another one.
That's
Made
fabulous.
something different.
It looks really good, and
Yeah.
obviously the dies that you see in there, this is what it's all about. Okay, Karen, shall I take everyone through your collection?
Oh yes, please, thank you.
Okay, so now what I am going to tell you before I even launch into my babble, we've got different options for you, but then at the end we have got the big collection. Get ahead of us, get on the website, hochanda.com, you'll see the big collection. That's as ever where the best saving is. But obviously before I do that, I will take you through the different collections. So first of all, it is your one-day special. Now, this is your gorgeous die set. Straight away, I am going to show you your dies and then the board. What I love about it, our Karen has done loads of different things. Like with this one, Karen, that we're just seeing, that star one. I mean, when you look at that in itself, that alone, you can do so many different things with just that star one, can't you?
Yes, yeah.
Because it cuts, like this, hold on a minute, get it that way. So it's obviously cut in both sides. You've got the star in there as well that's got some beautiful embossed detail on there as well.
Without having to use an embossing mat, may I say.
Gorgeous.
It's just straight through. As it cuts, it embosses.
See, I really like that. And Karen's going to show us how to make this as well. That is beautiful.
Yes,
that is beautiful.
Yeah, you can cut it on the edge of the page. You can cut it down so it completely cuts two halves.
Yeah.
Or you can just have it a little bit longer and have it coming out of the page.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those dies, that's before we even first die, and already it's like, yeah, that's beautiful. So you've got your star, which obviously is going to do loads of different looks. You've then got the lovely Christmas tree. This matches the stamp. So that size is the perfect size for the stamp.
Yeah.
Perfect. Look at all these little accessories. I love all these because you're going to be decorating the tree. There's lots of fiddly bits, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all that.
Yeah.
And obviously then you've got your detailed die there, which is absolutely beautiful. There's a really cool, and I'll find it in a minute. Oh, that one there. That, sorry, I'm pointing because otherwise I'll take everything. I love that one. Isn't that fabulous? And because the tree, so because obviously it'll be symmetrical, so it allows you to do beautiful cards like that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stunning. You've then got your wonderful Christmas baubles. I like this because it's a really good traditional kit. But these are, again, really easy to use, but you can use them for all sorts, can't you?
You can. You can use the baubles. Look at the round one and the long ones.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can have Easter trees with them.
Yeah.
Put your own stamps on them, make scenes on them. The outer one is just slightly smaller, but look at the detail on that, and the embossing as well. Then you've got your stars.
Yeah.
You've got your chain that cuts separately.
I love that.
You see the little bow and the star.
Yeah.
Can you see it's got that little tag just coming down from it?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
if you do a 3D one, you can have that exactly in the middle. There's nothing worse than trying to put a bow on a 3D bauble and there's nowhere for it to fasten. That will go straight down into the top of the tree, into any 3D thing.
So you've thought about it?
Yeah, I thought about things that frustrated me when I was doing, because I do a lot of 3D.
Yeah.
I like my 3D and I like my symmetrical shapes because it makes it just gives it more oomph than being flat.
Absolutely. I love that. Baubles, beautiful. You've then got loads of gorgeous little twiddly bits. So your border that you can obviously cut again and again and again, and the snowflake that comes out of it is lovely. All your gorgeous little snowflakes. I love this one, obviously, you know, because that's not just going to be for a tree. You could hang anything on that. I really like that. That is such a good die. And obviously loads of little extras in there as well. Yeah, that's brilliant.
It's a play die, a play set.
Yeah.
Where you can just keep adding and playing and making scenes and doing exactly as much or as little as you wish. And
you will do it. I mean, this one is from the play dies, but obviously absolutely beautiful. You've got so many different dies, and I know you were so pleased when you saw all the gorgeous cards as well.
Oh yeah, I'd like to say thank you to Caroline Donnelly and Karen McCarthy. They've helped out this time and they've done a fantastic job.
I mean,
and I've not seen them. We didn't get the dies while late because obviously we all know what's happening with it at the moment. We didn't get the dies while late. In fact, I didn't get the stamps while Friday.
Wow.
And they've had them a few days and they've sent them here for me, so I've never even seen them.
Wow,
and
that's
they're amazing.
I mean, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. See, I love that star one. It's so fantastic. Well, they're all fantastic. I've got loads of samples. I'll show you as many as possible. So that's your 1 day special. Now you're saving £4 there for the whole collection. 2 payments, £19.98, and that's for everything. That's 44 dies there. 711543. You've then got the beautiful stamps. So these will coordinate wonderfully with the actual dies. So you've got your 4 different options for your stamps. Only £9.99. Obviously, we've got them in options. In a moment, I'll be giving you the details of the big collection. So, you've got your stars. So, of course, that star is going to fit the star that you're going to cut out.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And it's got all the markings on it where the embossing is on the die cut.
I love all these, Karen. All
I wanted
twiddly bits.
to decorate my own trees.
Yeah.
You tend to buy a stamp that's got a decoration for you. I can decorate them how I want, in whatever colours I want, how I want.
I love that. And I like that one for me. Obviously, that can be a droplet, but it can obviously be a wand. And if that's a wand, then that's your little sprinkles.
Yeah.
In it. That's what I'm seeing there.
I've not seen that one.
That's what I'm
I
seeing.
saw the wand, but I didn't see the sprinkles. The wish.
It's it's creating your wishes. Beautiful sentiments. I mean, sentiments, you have to have sentiments. It's the rules, most definitely.
Very pleased with those sentiments. They're really, really useful. Even for the people, we've got friends in America, the happy holidays, even that.
Perfect.
Yeah, but it's not all Americanised. There's just the one.
Yeah, I like that. I love this. The borders are terrific. I mean, these borders, and now with something like that, they definitely don't have to be Christmassy either. These are beautiful, Karen.
They're
really
from my
cool.
tangles. They're my tangles.
They're lovely.
I know.
They're really
amazing,
lovely. So
they?
they're your own tangles.
They're my own tangles that I did on the drawings, yeah.
Yeah, they're
I love
lovely.
that stitch one as well.
Yeah.
They've made a really good job of that. And then the one that's a chain at the side, we've got the die that's the chain that you can do it as a die cut, but you've also got the stamp as the chain.
Yeah, I really like them. And obviously you've got your poinsettia, you've got your holly there as well. And then we've got the tree. And of course, the tree is going to match with your other, with the die. Of course, it fits in perfectly. So with your beautiful stamps, again, loads you can do with these. I'll pick those up in a minute. Loads you can do with these. Now, so with your stamps, I will show you more samples in a moment, but if you do want those, £9.99 each, okay? So, what do you think about that? 40 quid's worth of stamps there, bear with, because we've got the big bundle in just a moment's time. But if you do want to choose your stamps, 609672. It's all in the big bundle. Also in the big bundle are the beautiful stencils. Now, the stencils you can get independently if you wish. If you're going for the stencils, again, £9.99 each. The good size stencils, the good thick stencils are these, aren't they?
They're very, very thick, yes. They're very, very thick. You can, they stay in place really, really well. They've been done by not sticking down.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really good. And you can use them, it's not just one stencil, you can use parts of the stencil. So you can have a light covering of stars or a heavy covering of stars, just one snowflake, two snowflakes, whatever you want. It's how you want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, really, really good value for money. £9.99. They're a nice big stencil of those as well. Really handy. They're in the bundle. 040121. And then, last but by no means least, I really like these as well. Your beautiful, I nearly said chipboard then. It isn't. It's your MDF. There's so much stuff on here. 98 pieces. I mean, this is incredible. You've got all your gorgeous Christmas tree elements, and this is cool. Look, that's before it's even decorated, but how good does that look? I love that, because you've got the stand, so you've got the little stand, you've got all the lovely Christmas tree, and then of course you've got all those elements. So you've got hearts on there, you've got stars, you've got loads of Christmas presents. On the other one you've got the bauble, which is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like these, Karen. It's so nice having MDF as well to go with everything, because like you said, you know, doing 3D work, this is the perfect accompaniment, isn't it?
Yeah, there was that much of it. I've had hardly any time, because I've been messing about with the others. I've hardly had any time to put things together. However, what I have put together have gone together so quickly, so easily. I've put them on big baubles to show what they've done, but they are the small ones. You do need to, they are in with a pip, so you will need to put a knife through that to do it, so be careful. But if the pip was to take out, you'd just end up with a load in the bottom of the bag. Yeah,
absolutely. No, I really like those. Okay, so that's your MDF. £9.99 is your price. That's for both of them. That's really good. So if you want to just top up on them, that's a really good price. Got loads on that. 947,546. However, so you've got the MDF, you've got the beautiful stencils, you've got all 4 sets of stamps. So you've got a lot of stamps, and then you've got the one-day special. So that fantastic set of dies. So it's all of this. I wonder, can we? Okay, so it's all of that. Oh, the picture never looks as good. 392, let me show you some finished samples. 392736 is your item number. Now, you're making that saving that's carried forward from your one-day special. You've then got a freedom price as well. So you're saving £14.49. So really, it's £18.49. That's actually what you're saving when everything's rolled up together. 392736. And then you've got your flexes. Now it's actually on 3 flexes, just £28.47 to get the whole collection delivered to your door. And this is some of the stuff that you can do. Obviously using the beautiful, beautiful dies. I love this. Look at this. How cute is this? Using the dies around the edges, using the beautiful baubles, the swirl with the lovely snowflake, and then look Lovely little Christmas crackers. How cute are they? How beautiful. Obviously, you know, when you make your own Christmas crackers, you can actually put decent stuff in, can't you? Miles better than the ones you buy. I might have shown you that one, but you've got your beautiful Christmas tree. Love, love that one. Again, so much you can do with these. I really like that one. I love that, Karen, because I just think that looks really, really effective. Hold on a minute. But then, hang on.
A front folded one. Just a front folded one.
Oh yeah, I'm being stupid. Boom!
But it's just to show that the die can be used in two halves.
Yeah,
you can use
really
it in two
like
halves.
That. I love the silver coming through the black. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
That looks really good.
That's with the way that it cuts out, and also the embossing as well. It's the die does most of the work for you.
Really effective. Obviously, you've got the beautiful Christmas tree. That's maximising the stamps around the side there. You've got the sentiments as well, which looks really effective. The Christmas tree is a solid on there, and of course, you've got the detailed Christmas tree, which is so pretty. I mean, when you look at that, isn't that gorgeous?
Well, that's pretty. Gets gritty paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
fabulous.
Lynette's paper.
That looks really good.
A lot of the samples have been done with Lynette's papers and Dolly's papers.
Amazing.
Yeah, because we're all friends. We all use each other's products. Teams. Yeah.
I love that. You've got the borders from the stamps. You've got the swoosh from the stamps as well. Absolutely sensational. Okay. This is it. It is the launch of Karen's collection, her first collection. It is so exciting, and they are all really cool products. And there's so many things you can do with them. If you want that big bundle, that's your details. 397736. No, it isn't. 392. Always. 736 is your item number. Whatever I had just read out, don't order that one. Okay, then. Hi, Karen.
So if I can ask you to pass me that card of the top one, that's the one that I'm going to do. Yeah,
I'll pop it there, but then you'll have to reach him because of all
lovely.
that malarkey.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And then I'm popping my glasses on. That means I can see you.
Hooray!
I'm getting more and more blind as days go by.
I know the feeling well, my love.
You don't.
I do. I wear contacts.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, contacts are miles better with your masks.
I wouldn't dare put one on.
Oh, honest, they're great.
So I'm going to make this one, but I'm not going to do this this border. This is a paper rose one that I had on the other day, which was absolutely gorgeous. If you can see here, I've actually popped it together. So it's just a star. It's the two sides of the dies, the bow that's involved, that's included. I got a bit of ribbon with a ribbon clip. But then that's a pop-out one where I've used two down. What I'm going to do is going to use some of the border stamps to stamp down the sides instead.
Amazing. Right, okay.
So first of all, we've got a 6x6 card or a 15x30 card, and I've folded it into half down the 15 centimetre halfway mark. Then I've folded it into, I've scored it another one because we need two cards to do it. I've scored it 7.5, 15, 22.5. So just get the measurement and divide it by 4.
Okay.
So whatever size you do it by 4. Just as long as you've got 4 equal portions, you're all right.
Cool.
I've folded these over because they are going to go, I wanted to get them in my envelope, and they're also going to go there at the side. However, I'm not going to fold the middle one yet. For the simple reason is I'm going to put my dies onto it.
Okay.
And you can see these dies here. They're I would say they are 14 if I remember rightly. I'll do them in inches. So they're 5.5 inches.
Right.
So they're not going to cut out straight through a 6-inch card.
Right.
Only a 5.5 inch. If you want to cut them further, you cut them afterwards.
Okay.
Of which I'll show you. There's two there. They match up beautifully together. Just like that.
Perfect.
Just like that. Not like
just
that.
Like
just
that.
like
Just
that.
like that.
Just like that, yeah.
Hey, we've had an email. Julie has emailed in. Hiya, Julie.
Hiya, Julie.
Hi, Julie. She's saying congratulations.
Oh, thank
Karen.
you so much.
Can't wait for hers to arrive. Oh, I love that.
Oh, bless. Thank you.
Keep those emails coming in. Obviously, our lovely Karen's first collection. So yeah, just it's always nerve-wracking. So we love hearing from your support. Thank you.
Yeah. I've been like a bag of nerves.
It's horrible. It's great, but also
it's
like horrible.
Great and horrible, yeah.
All at the same time.
So I've got one machine, and I'm not going to use too much pressure on this one.
Right.
If it doesn't work, I'll have to up the pressure and put my magnetic shim in.
Right.
But I've put these so that they're edge to edge, and I've put the tape into the middle. Now I've run out of tacking, you know, these low tack tape, so I'm using a washi tape. I find this washi tape with the way that these go through, it can stick, so I've popped it onto the inside of the star.
Right, okay.
Using a bag to try and keep my mats nice and clean.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pop it on that way.
Super.
And I'm not going to try and do it too straight, but not too curved. So I saw somebody put one through the other day, and they put it in like that, and all this got curled up. So it's got to go through straight.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't, because it's going through a big machine. So it's going that way. That means I can do it, yeah. I'm going to pop that one on and that one on. And
it's like, which machine am I using?
Yeah, yeah. Have I got my little one or my big one? And I wasn't bringing a manual one because I'm lazy.
Well, it's telly, isn't it?
I'm lazy.
And it's when it's nice and quick, it's quite fabulous, isn't it?
And with there only being small plates, it only takes half the time to go through.
Absolutely.
So this is that one. Let's have a look, see what it's done. Can you see how beautiful it's cut?
Oh yeah, nice.
It's cut straight through.
Gorgeous.
So I'm gonna take the tape off.
Such a nice die. I like dies like that where you can do so much, you know, where you've got all that choice.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted a die that would use really, really well together. And you can tell this is what I do at home, stick it on the side.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that there because I'm going to still need to use it. And then I'm going to get my knife, take that away. And I want that to still be in there. So all I'm going to do is go from across the top where it's cut. And because I'd put them on together, then they've cut exactly to the same size.
Perfect.
And it's just here, you've got, if you cut one of the stars out, you could put that on there and you've got another decoration.
Yeah, I like that.
As such.
Yeah.
And look how
Yeah, you could have that in its own card, and that could be like a spinner type thing, couldn't it, almost?
And this is a 300 GSM cardstock.
Yeah. And I love it because all them twiddly bits you're going to use, aren't you?
Yeah. You think that it's a laurel leaf.
Yeah.
Your laurel leaf and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you would have a brush to push these through, but I'm just going to pop them through.
And all your
with
little
a pokey
dots.
tool, all your dots to save them. You've got you've got shaker card elements in here.
Yeah.
If you keep hold of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're not stuck in the die.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get them out the die. They've stayed because the cardstock's so thick. They've stayed in the cardstock.
Yeah.
But there's also all the embossing that's gone on here as well.
Beautiful.
And it's as you know, I didn't put it through an embossing.
Yeah.
Any embossing mat or anything.
Well, and you didn't put the extreme pressure on it.
I didn't put the extreme pressure on it.
And it's still done the job.
And it's still done the job, yeah. So if you put extra pressure on it, you can imagine how deeply embossed that you can do it. We've got the pearlescent card on the show.
Yes.
However, Stuart sent me a full set. So he sent me 45 and I ran out.
Wow.
And I ran out because you put these dies through that embossing.
That cardstock.
It's absolutely gorgeous. So that one goes like that.
Beautiful.
So that's part of that. I'm then going to do the front as well. So you can see here, I've cut that down to 14 by 14 and I've put down very front page.
Right, I
love
it.
Last time I did an ODS, I got it on, I thought, why have I done that? Why have I? And this time I thought, no way.
Right,
I'm writing on the back. There's a few left in there. Nice big thick die.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt to give it a little whack. You can see I've left silver in there. So I know I'm going to measure exactly where it is half and half.
You are good. You are so... you're really precise with your measurements,
I like my measurements, yeah. So I've gone from just less than 6.5. I'll move it up there so you can see, and I can see.
Beautiful.
From 5 3/4 to 11 1/4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 inch. So that's like 2 3/4.
I love it because
so 1, 2,
even that bit
2.5. And I like because I want it to be exactly on the middle when I put it on the front of the card.
Yeah.
I want it to be on the middle. Now, I'm seeing that it's not going to cut out all the way to the bottom. The original one, I cut it straight through. This one, I'm not going to, because I found that the line is nice, but it can be a lot better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, not too much pressure with a 300 GSM.
Beautiful. Bob it through.
Oh, bob it through, yeah.
I like this die. Remember, it's all part of your one-day special.
They're reasonable price.
Really reasonable.
£10 a die.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Because
I was amazed at that.
You do get the good-sized dies, or you get so many little dies, don't you?
Yeah.
On one,
yeah.
Like on one set. It's fabulous.
Yeah. It's a play set for me.
Yeah.
This is a play set, but don't forget, I also spoke when I spoke with Stuart and Rosie. I said I also want it to go onto other things.
Yeah.
So not just be for one use. You can use the stars, the little baubles. You can use the bows and everything else into your other sets.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what attracted me from there.
Really multifunctional, isn't it?
I wanted multifunctional, yeah. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I'm a bit skint, I need a new car, so...
It has to be multifunctional.
It's got to be multifunctional, yeah, yeah. Mine, I didn't do mine a favour.
What have you been doing?
Oh, sort of writing it off.
Did you? Did you write your car off?
I wrote my car off, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I've never had an accident in 37 years.
No.
And I completely wrote it off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But you were okay?
Yeah, barrier down A1 was a bit poorly.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. When was that?
Oh, a couple of weeks ago now.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I'm glad you're
Police
all right.
came.
Yeah.
I had my first breathalyzer in 37 years. I thought, and he let me keep the blowing thing. I thought that was great. He says, "Are you doing that?" I said, "That's from my scrapbook, that one, mate." And when he got there, I just sort of like somebody had helped me get a car at the side of the road. It was so funny. And I went, I said, "Just a second," I'm just a bit, So I went to the front and got my coffee. I said, "Look at that, not a drop spilled."
Oh, your coffee, that's amazing. Thank goodness for that.
Yes, as long as my coffee
I bet
was
you were so
alright.
shook up, though.
I wasn't actually, I just laughed.
Really?
You have to. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. So that's going to go on there.
Beautiful.
And that's going to go in there. And then we're going to, I've cut a star out and I'm going to stamp on that star in a second. So just want to give you a little tip about scoring.
Oh,
so,
Karen, we've had loads of lovely emails.
Oh, bless.
We've had Steve-O.
Oh, bless you,
Oh, Miss
Steve.
Paula. We've had Paula, we've had Angela, Barbara.
Oh, it's
Caroline.
amazing. Amazing.
And Karen, our Kaz. Oh, all saying well done. How lovely. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
That's
you
so nice
so
of you.
much.
It means a lot,
It does,
doesn't
doesn't it? You want to cry, don't you?
You'll spoil your card, love.
I were nearly crying. No, it'll go in my glasses. It'll go down my face and in my glasses. So I found this halfway mark, and then I'm just going to score with a ruler.
Beautiful.
You can use a score tool, but it's back down there. Just fold that in half. This is the pearlescent card, and even without a score tool and just a ruler, and that's scored lovely. Again, I'm going to pop this in here.
It's beautiful, is that? We've got all the card that our Karen's been chatting about. We will be showing you that, obviously.
Oh, it's
in
gorgeous.
a little
I love
while.
pearlescent cards.
Yeah.
I
On your Christmas as well.
Coloured pearlescent card,
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks very
And I'm just going to put some of the tape down two sides of the silver. The reason I'm doing that is I don't want to stick this bit.
Right.
Because I always find that if you stick that bit, your card doesn't close properly. So all I'm going to do is take the tape off, fold it in half, and then I've cut it just a couple of millimetres short of the size so that you can see here.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not going to
Poke out the end.
ends.
Yeah.
Folded it in half and done it like that. So that's in there. The reason for that is when someone decides to open it, you've got that bit there.
Yeah.
If you'd have stuck that, can you see that you're not going to get it's gonna.
Yeah,
It's just a little
fight,
tip.
Won't
It'll
it?
fight.
Fight
Yeah,
with it.
it'll fight. So then we'll get a stamp and we'll stamp the sides here. So we've got everything nearly ready.
Beautiful.
What colour shall we go for?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Your blues will look lovely with that silver.
the blues. Let's have a look, see if I've got
So
any blues.
many gorgeous colours that'll work with it though.
We've got a twilight.
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
I've
got a brand new twilight.
Oh, posh.
Oh.
Just for your one day special.
No, I've had it ages and just never done anything with it.
Oh, girl. Well, now is the time.
Yeah. And then we're going for...
Those stamps that Icara's going to use, remember, you can get them in the big collection. And the big collection is what you're seeing on your screens. Obviously, with the biggie, you've got that £14.49 saving. You haven't. It's more than that. It's actually £18.49 saving and 3 flexes as well. I will give you a reminder in a moment. Oh, yeah, and be a Freedom member. If you're a Freedom member, obviously your savings are even better.
That blue is gorgeous.
Is it really rich?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
I'm
is this
Freedom
one
member.
of your beautiful border stamps?
This is one of the border stamps, my doodles.
Oh, I love these.
And when we were discussing it,
Look at that. That's cracking.
it stamps gorgeous. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that is such a nice
And
stamp.
it's meant to go on and follow on.
Beautiful.
Might not follow on while I'm stamping it. It's nearly following on.
Nearly,
Yeah, we're nearly
nearly.
there. We're not always perfectionists, are we, when we're on TV, when we're doing it live?
It's hard when it's live. Things like that are, but that is such a good stamp. I
Look
love
at
that.
Dirty hands already. Just bear with everybody. I do that at home. I told you, didn't I?
Well, you're nice.
Well, it's a crafting thing. It's bought for crafting, not to sleep in. It's bought to wipe this. It saves your clothes because I'm terrible. I'll just put everything all over.
I know I could actually wear a creamish top today because I were on the presenting it. Like, oh, I can wear all right clothes. I risked it and then went white Jesseline.
Yeah, and you get your fingers in it. You
Yeah.
find you haven't got a brush and you start
Yeah.
putting your fingers in it.
Well, I put on
So if you matched it up right, we
That is
always got our
beautiful.
imperfections.
I really
Yeah.
like that. I mean, those border stamps are gorgeous. Good doodles, them, I Karen.
There, thank you very much. I'm not quite happy because that's a little bit. It's not as nice as that. I didn't mean it's not as nice. It's not as vibrant as that border die. So we're going to add to it as well.
Beautiful.
And we're going to go in with that one, and then turn it
That's
round
pretty.
with that one.
And that's one of the dies, stamps as well,
That's a
isn't
stamp as well.
Yeah, that looks really
Now
nice.
you see you've lost me now. I can stand it. This is what's
playing.
been happening. I've been playing. Yeah. I've
It's
looked
because-
up and it's been, I saw it set off at 10 o'clock in the morning and looked up and it's been 12 o'clock at night.
Oh,
And
that's a nice thing though, isn't it? When you've got loads of goodies.
there is loads on here, loads of little things to play with. So there we go. Not perfect stamping, but there. There we go.
It looks really striking.
It's, you just ignore that bit.
Well, I didn't see it.
I did. Yeah.
And then, so double-sided.
Double-sided, or you could use... I'm using double-sided because it's easy. It's the Fingerlift Tape that Stuart started sending me that he has. I don't know whether he's got it on the website. They should have it on the website. But I've started using it because all you do is just get your finger in.
See, it's so nice and easy.
Oh.
We have got easy lift. If you do want the easy lift, it is cracking. I mean, look at that. Only $10.99 as well. You're actually getting 3 rows of the. Well, you've got all those different sizes, but you're getting 6 rolls altogether.
So as I'm doing
387212.
as I'm doing this, I'm just trying to make sure it fits like that.
Super.
So it's just fitting exact. No, it's not, because Karen can't do it right.
This is always the bit when it's double-sided, isn't it?
Yeah, usually put a bit of glue on it, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm doing it towards me. I tried to do it to show you how to fit it up, but always just make sure it
I've got no
fits.
thread anyway, love. We've got the what?
You got overhead. Yeah,
oh.
forget about that one. And then we've got this. This will go on.
Gorgeous.
I'm going to use my glue for that one. because I'm not going to get tape in any of these little bits.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And as you can see, I have got my writing on back.
Yeah, remember to put that on back.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that is on the back. Yeah. I'm going to pop that on the front there.
Gorgeous.
And so if that was 14 by 14, the silver one will be just 1/2 centimetre more either side.
So,
Either going 1/2 centimetres or 7/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch.
Wow.
And if you stick to that,
yeah.
yeah,
It
my
makes it-
eye's not as good as yours. I've got a dorky eye. I've got a dorky eye, and it's not as good as yours.
As soon as you start telling me sizes, my brain goes, yeah, I don't know. It just goes, yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
no
I've got a
size.
dorky eye. I had, you'd never believe it, but I had a lazy eye.
Oh,
And
really?
by the time I got to 40, it was completely in the corner.
Really?
And I had to have it operated on. Yeah.
Wow, they did such an amazing job. You
They've
would never
They've got it
know.
to 82%.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
amazing.
The only thing that I had to do was basically learn how to drive again, because Mum said when I was driving her, I were in curb all the time, because I've been so
Yeah,
all
yeah,
my
yeah.
life used one eye.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I had to start learning how to use two.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I can't judge distances.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is why.
So with my
Karen-
car, it's like with my car, it's you know, Jacob says your bumpers are by touch. Yeah. And I just said no, it's because I can't see over handlebars, over thing.
So essentially, avoid Karen on the roads.
No,
That
as long
is
as I'm going
basically
forward
what
or
she's saying.
reverse.
If you can see Karen trying to park, get out the way.
If I'm reversing, I'm okay. If I'm going in forward, I can't see over the bonnet. I tend never to go in anywhere forward. I bet my mum
You've filled us with utter confidence.
I bet my mum and dad are killing themselves with laughing. So what I've done here, a little bit different, I've put 3 or 4 layers of the ribbon in through a ribbon one, because I thought one just didn't
Yeah.
it didn't cut it. So, and I've popped them through, so we've got a nice little ribbon there.
Beautiful.
And again, we're going to do the double-sided tape,
Super.
dreaded double-sided tape.
But not dreaded when it's easy lift. I think that's the thing, isn't it? When it's easy lift, it's so nice.
Oh yeah, you just whack it off,
Yeah.
don't you? But then you forget you've got to make sure you get it right in the first place.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could put a bit of glue on there, but I'm not going to do.
That'll be
Everybody
right.
always knows my demonstrations always go wrong. So we're going to pop that onto there.
Beautiful.
I'm going to match that up.
Of course, so that's your front of the card.
That's the front of my card.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
And then we've got a nice little ribbon that's going to go there. That's part of the ribbon that we've
Amazing.
cut out.
So that's one of the dies that
That's
we've also
one of the
got.
dies, yeah. It'll just want a little gold thing popping onto it.
Beautiful.
There. And shall we do a blue star? I've got one
gorgeous.
cut out, and then I'll get a stamp and we'll do it in blue.
Perfect.
Just,
And of course, the stamps match the actual element that you are
yeah,
cutting
you
out.
can see there. So if you can see from the whole overhead, these are all the embossing elements.
Ah, yeah.
And then it's a case of matching up. It may not go right, it might. I would stamp afterwards, after you've cut out,
Yeah.
because I don't think you're going to get the embossing into the
Yes.
into the exact lines.
Yeah.
Just letting that sink in a little bit.
Lovely.
Shall I have a look first? Let's go for it. Oh, it's not too
Perfect.
bad.
Perfect.
It's not too
Oh, it's
bad.
Brilliant.
It's not too bad. And then some foam tape.
Wonderful. I've got foam tape as well, I think. to check
Yeah,
that out.
yeah. I get a full array of all these adhesives. It's brilliant. I've got absolutely everything to play with Stuart. It's amazing.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, I've got every single foam tape you want, every single glue dots and all sorts. And there's a glue. There is a glue for everything,
Yes, there
isn't
is.
there?
Yes, there is.
And I don't care what you say. Hiya, girls. My mates are here.
The ladies are in the building now. Cook out scraps.
Cook out scraps.
When I say it fast. Oh, Karen, that looks so pretty.
And that's just it.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but
Go on, open it up for us. Show
open
us.
up both there.
That's
one
really
from there, one
nice.
from there. The
No,
girls haven't seen the
honestly,
stamps yet, so
that
they've got to
looks
see the stamps.
so good, Karen. Absolutely beautiful. Well
Those
done.
stamps are gorgeous, aren't they? I love them.
And
Absolutely
those
love
dies,
them.
that die is really, really nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you get set up, but hopefully we'll get another, we'll get another demo. Right, I'm going to remind you what you've got. So this is it, the brand new one-day special. We're actually keeping the complete collection there on the screen for you because that has been the busiest. It always is, that's the busiest. But if you do want the individual bits, they're going to appear on the bottom of the screen for you. So first of all, it's your one-day special. So within your one-day special, you are getting that massive star. Now remember the star, it's going to cut the detail out the sides. It's going to cut the centre out, which is embossed, so you can use it in loads of different ways. You know, you can use just half of it. You can use full cards. You can make it your embellishment. It's got so many options with that one die, and it's a lovely big die as well, as you can see. You've then got all your little twiddly fabulous bits. And so all your little decorations, the bow that you've just seen Karen use, she might have popped, there's a little star on there. That'll work beautifully with the actual star. I love the kind of snowflake one. Then the borders, I mean, I do adore that border. I love twiddly dies like that, fabulous. You've then got the Christmas tree. Now, what I love about this one, when you look, the Christmas tree, you've got these are all on one plate. They're all on one plate. You know what I mean? So you've got all these different dies. They'll all cut out independently. But if you had these all as separate dies, so 5 dies, you would definitely lose them. You know, being able to get them like this means you're not going to lose them, but it allows you to cut out some really nice, delicate dies. I really like that. I think it's a good design. You've got the tree, you've got bunting on there, you've got all sorts to decorate that. And then last but by no means least, you've got your Christmas baubles. You've got the inside element that will create that detail. It'll give you that beautiful finishing touch. But then you've got the outside bauble, which of course allows you to do so much. I really like these because they look stylish, you know, they're crisp. There's so many ways you can use them. I mean, that one is literally just the bauble. So cutting out, the background there is cutting out the bauble, but then matte and layering the actual detail over the top. That's the stamp. You're also getting with the baubles all these little accessories, which are gorgeous. These are your stamps along there as well. Remember your beautiful Christmas tree. I mean, the Christmas tree is absolutely exquisite. You've got that big tree with all the detail. You've then got the stamp, of course, and there's loads you can do with the stamp. It looks so effective. That beautiful star. Now, that's the thing, isn't it, with the die? You can do so much with it. I mean, that is just such a beautiful card. I really like that. Now, I presume, how she done that? Have you cut that must have been cut out separately, that star.
So the star was cut out of the pearlescent paper.
Yeah.
And then I've used the stencil to emboss.
That's really nice. I love that. And that stencil, remember, is part of the big bundle. Right, let's tell you what else you're going to get. So you're getting your one-day special. That is a lot of dies. You're then getting all those stamps. Now, with the stamps, again, you have got... How many stamps have we got altogether here? I'll show you these while we're having a little add up. So you've got... Have a little add up. So you've got your beautiful stars with 56 stamps altogether. Yay! So you've got all your beautiful stars. You've got ones that are really snowflakey. And then you've got lovely detail in the stars. You've got your swoosh down there. You've got all your beautiful little borders, which are seriously cute. The next stamp set is your borders. Obviously, you can get all these independently if you wish. So you've got all those lovely borders, and you are getting more gorgeous snowflakes and the poinsettia as well there. At the bottom, we've got for you, again, even more stamps. So you've got your gorgeous sentiments. The sentiments are sensational, really, really handy. And obviously, with your sentiments, you've got all sorts there. You've got, see, I like the bottom one. The little lots of love, I think that's really cute. It doesn't have to be Christmassy, but that's really nice as a little sort of tag, you know, if you're doing a little tag on things. Love that one. So that's all your sayings, all your verses, and then you've got the beautiful Christmas tree. And again, loads of little elements on there. And at the bottom, can you see that lovely little stamp with all the Christmas lights? That's so cute. Now, only £9.99 per stamp set, but they're all in the big bundle. So again, when you think about it, that's saving 20 quid saving nearly. So it's almost 2 stamp sets for free, isn't it? You've then got your stencils. Now with your stencils, good size stencils. They're an A5 size stencil. You've got the stars, you've got the snowflakes. These are really thick. So it means brilliant for your paste, you know, because of the deep etching that you're going to get with those. Brilliant for embossing. I mean, we've already seen Karen's emboss these. I mean, if I show you that, look at that embossed on your pearlescent card. Doesn't that look good? Just run it through your machine. Looks really effective, absolutely beautiful. So if you're going to go for these, you've got the stars and you've got the snowflake. Again, look at that, just on white cardstock. Do you see how well it's embossed? That's because they're such deep stencils. I really, really like that. Now, if you do want those 2 big stencils for just, again, in the bundles, can be £9.99 each one. However, it's in the bundle. Last bit in the bundle, but look how much you are getting here, your MDF. I really like these as well. You've got so much on this one. I mean, look at all of these. Oh, your beautiful little bunting. You've got baubles. You've got the holly on there. You've got the lovely little Christmas stockings there. I'll just move in for a second. There's 98 pieces altogether. There's Christmas decorations or the tinsel, and you've got little Christmas presents at the bottom. You've then got the baubles. Now, the baubles are fabulous. I mean, look at how much detail, how much stuff you've got on there. You've got your plain baubles, which will allow you to layer them up, or you can use them independently. I mean, I like that. I like that you've got that choice. In fact, I'll just whip off, because that's exactly how our Karen has done those ones. These are the MDF, aren't they?
And then the other ones are the 3D from cardstock.
Beautiful. And you can see, how good does that look? I mean, it's so effective. And when you look at how many you're getting, you know, and the thing is with those, you'll be able to stamp on those as well, because you've got your, you know, you've got all sorts of choice. I mean, even some of the little, you know, oh, your little bauble, your little, these swaggy ones, they'll stamp beautifully on there, you know what I mean. Fill in the gaps from Leonie's head. Okay, yeah, it's the little tinsel and things. They look lovely stamped on the plain ones. I must admit, the borders, that beautiful border just along the middle would look stunning. Now, all of that. So you've got your MDF, you've got your stencils, you've got, yay, that's the one, all the way down to there. All of that is in that big bundle. All of that is being sent to your door. So there's 44 dies, 56 stamps. You've then got 2 big stencils. You've then got those 2 sheets of MDF, and there's loads on there. I mean, this is massive, and you're saving, it isn't £14.49, it's actually £18.49, and of course you've got your flexi. Please make sure you check your baskets out. Be part of Freedom to make sure you get the maximum saving, and you're not paying any postage either. So not only are you saving £18.49, but you're also saving your postage. The whole lot will be delivered today for £28.47. Now, something else that our Karen talked about with a beautiful pearlescent card. This is lovely, and I will be quick, so hopefully we can get another demo in. Now, you've got your beautiful pearlescent card, single side pearlescent. You've got the gold, you've got the silver, and then you've got that beautiful pearlescent white. 15 sheets of each there. Really, really handy. Lovely colour, lovely rich gold. That is 270503. We've then got the organza. Now, really handy. And the colours will match your cardstock. You've got the white, which is lovely. You've got that beautiful gold, and you've got the silver there. And actually, there's 20 metres on each one of them. That's massive. So 60 metres of ribbon, and then you've got your gems as well for a tenner. Good grief, that's good. And there's 40 gems in each pack. That is sort of 240. Good grief. Yeah, that is an absolute must-have. That is such a good deal. So that's your gems and your ribbon for a tenner. That is, and I like those colours because you'll use them time after time after time. 884 868, and then last but not least, you've got your stencil paste. So what you've got in here, you've got that beautiful silver, you've got that really nice gold, and then this one is actually clear. And it's funny actually, because at first it looks like a sort of pearly, but it is a beautiful clear, which is really, really effective. So you can see there, so it's clear. See? Yeah, because at first I thought, oh, it's a glossy white, but no, it is clear. Now, and a look at the gold and the silver. All the colours match, don't they? They're beautiful, you know, everything that we've seen so far. Now, if you do want those, that's a good price. You've got big tubs there as well for £23.97. That is 737131. Now, check the website, hochanda.com. That's where you're going to see everything from Oakwood. We've got glues, we've got scissors, we've got the paper trimmers, we've got the glass mat there, which is an absolute essential, and all the adhesives that our Karen's been using as well. So please have a little perusal along that website. Okay, now we've only got 5 minutes, our Karen, so I'm going to shut up.
I'm just going to pop these
and
straight
pass back
through.
over to you. What you're cutting there,
I'm just
Karen?
cutting the main dies out.
So these are your baubles?
These are the 3 baubles.
Okay,
and one of the cards that you picked up, that's the one that I'm going to do. I've done the sticking of the silver mirror.
Beautiful.
And if you want to not make mistakes like I do, if you can cut it over a camera, I've taken half the tape off from here to here, and you can see if you just do it like that, you can get it in place before you take it out. Well, you can if you turn it right. If you turn it right way. So even though it's finger lift, you can do that.
Good, good, good.
So this is the 3 baubles that have come out of the pearlescent, and look, even down to that. I'm going to throw this through the die cutting machine. These are your chain and your 2 bits for your top and a bauble. Beautiful. I just want you to see how they cut, because they cut absolutely glorious. So I've stuck most of everything. Oh, don't turn it off. That button needs to be elsewhere. 'Cause when I'm sure it's me that doesn't have much strength. So it's gone through once, and look, oh, even you can see I've written on back.
It's like your notes again.
That's my notes again. I'm not getting caught out like I did last time. I says to Yanis, what have I done that for? He says, I don't know. He says, I didn't do it. I says, oh, well, no, but I can't remember what I've done it for. Did the demo and thought, oh, I know why, because that's where my dice wanted to go. So you can see how beautiful that is. Yeah, that's out.
So pretty.
And then these are on the mirror, it's a rainbow mirror card.
Yeah, that's nice.
And they've cut out absolutely gorgeous.
And I like them, you know, the little tops of the...
Yeah, and they're even down to the embossing on there as well. But look at this one here.
Yeah, that's super.
And it's been designed so that if you're doing a long chain, you can just, that bit fastens onto that. Gorgeous. So you can do a long chain.
Yeah, yeah.
Add onto it rather than cut off. Just remember, I put everything down to that side, Leonie, for end it.
Okay.
When I've finished. So we've got this here.
Okay.
And what I would do is I'll stamp just one, if that's all right.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. I forgot my anti-static bag, so please excuse. And this part here, as I'm just popping it down as a chain.
Yeah, beautiful.
A bit of this will do. Thanks, Maggie, for detail silver. So we've got that there.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna just set it. How many more? How much?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So I'll just do that one.
On.
I'll do that one. Can you see how quick? Sorry, can you see how quick? Do you know why I took it away?
So you don't melt the other pile of powder that was there?
No, because it was noisy. Oh. Absolutely.
It's when you forget about that mic thing and think yeah,
well,
brilliant.
yeah, I've got mic there. You would put a Merry Christmas on the bottom of it.
Beautiful.
We do a
minute and a half.
Minute and a half. All we're going to do, we're not going to finish it off. we're just giving you an example.
Karen will be back at 8 p.m. with more demonstrations. Obviously, more ideas how to use this beautiful collection. Please check your baskets out. Brand new. You'll see over the course of today, well, tonight and then tomorrow, you'll see so many ideas, so many beautiful ways you can use this. So, yeah.
Simple ideas.
But effective.
Effective.
And this is the thing, if you're batch making Christmas cards, if you're brand new, this is absolutely perfect. But also, it gives you a lot of, it might be simple ideas, but they're ideas that you can play with. They're ideas that you can, you can really make your own.
Take it to your own level.
Have we only seconds, did you say, my love?
Right.
We've seconds.
So that one goes onto there, like that. These that you saw cut out go flat into there, and I think you've got the sample, haven't you?
I have. Yes,
with
indeed.
the Merry Christmas. But that's
really
showing how
like
the cardstock,
embossers
and everything else. It's been through the die cutting machine
and that's
everything.
that pearlescent white,
that's
isn't
the pearlescent white.
It looks so effective, that, Karen. It's beautiful. Okay, everyone, check your baskets out. Make sure you're back with our Karen at 8 a.m. Yeah, at 8 p.m. Not 8 a.m. Well done, love.
Thank you.
Yay! Check your baskets out. Thanks.